Hello everybody. Yellowstone Season 4 Episode 6 trailer is on the way and we can't help but to express our opinions on it. Based on the previous episodes of the season, we have lots of ideas on what to expect from this episode. The sixth installment's title is I Want to Be Him, and we have some ideas on who is being referred to in this sentence. But first, let's take a look at what had happened in the previous episode. First, we saw that John was lonely and bored at the Yellowstone ranch as Kayce is no longer living there. Even though he had no intention to come up with a solution to this problem, fate intervened and enabled him to meet with a woman. The only downside of the incident, however, was the fact that she is an animal rights activist and works against everything John believes in. Still, we're hopeful about the future of the two. Then, we saw Beth enjoying the perks of her new job at Market Equities, as she got to fire her old boss as she once promised. And yet, perhaps the most important incident of the entire episode was the fact that Jamie learned about Garrett's involvement with the attacks on the Duttons. The news shocked poor Jamie, as he felt not only disappointment but also anger since he was relying on Garrett too much. However, by the time we thought that he was on his way to confront Garrett, Jamie is welcomed by a surprise. His son was waiting for him at the house, meaning that he had to postpone the big face-off. Now for Episode 6, we expect all these incidents to continue with even higher momentum. In other words, we anticipate John to have a close friendship with Summer Higgins, even if it doesn't turn into a romance in the end. And yet, we have a hunch that there was a chemistry between the two that was waiting to be explored. Since it's been a while since John is single, it would probably take time for him to amp up his flirt game. Still, the biggest obstacle in front of the couple is not the lack of experience in flirting. The biggest obstacle is their clashing views over life. We cannot think of a scenario of happiness for the couple if one of them accepts to step back. Otherwise, there would be only conflict in the relationship, nothing else. For Beth and Jamie, we have some radical ideas. Now, if we go back to a few episodes earlier, we would remember that Beth threatened Jamie by telling him that she will kill him. In our opinion, Jamie will not be able to turn his back to Garrett since his family returned. He will not dare to offend his family and lose his son once again by siding with the Duttons. However, the news about Garrett's involvement with the attacks will somehow reach John. Once the Duttons realize that Jamie remained silent despite knowing the truth, each one of them will want to kill Jamie first. The loudest name, however, will be Beth, as she has an old business with Jamie that is waiting to be wrapped up. Since Jamie is the reason that Beth had an unhealthy abortion and lost her ability to have children, Beth has been holding a grudge against her brother for years. Now, she has a valid excuse to kill him and we don't think she would miss that chance. In the trailer of the upcoming episode, we will probably witness Beth's determination on the issue, while Jamie hangs out with his son cluelessly. What do you expect from the upcoming episode of Yellowstone? Do you think Beth will be able to kill Jamie? What about John? Do you think he has the chance of happiness with Summer? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.